self-serving, persuasive talkers
of everything and nothing.
We are Conversation Con Artists.
What's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. On Point.
And I am Calamity Red.
And we are Conversation Con Artists back for another episode. You know what? Gnats are nature's little assholes. Like, gnats. So
they're so small, you can't. It's so hard to get them.
I've been trying to get rid of gnats in my apartment for the longest, you know, and once you clean up, once you get rid of all the, like, they live in your, like, garbage disposal type situation. Mm-hmm. Like, that's where they live at. Like, I wasn't aware of that. Like, I wasn't aware that's where they reproduce and all this. So I had to get rid of these things. I ended up having to do a bunch of research. So, like, it don't really matter how clean your kitchen is. If your garbage disposal still got remnants of old food and stuff in it, like, you're going to continue to have a problem. So I've been having this going in my house. And then, so I'm in the car and it's a damn gnat in my car. One gnat. Like, I don't know where it came from. I don't know how long it's been in my car. I'm sitting there and I'm driving, and I think that gnat said, you know what? I'm going to fuck with Mr. On Point. I'm going to fuck with this dude because he's driving. You know what? And I don't fuck with people that drive with me in the car, and I got wings. And so, flying around, I see it, like, out my peripheral, in my rear view. It's just all over the place. And then it come get on my face and slap myself, thinking I'm finna kill it. Now, that's already a bad situation, because if I killed it, now I got a fucking dead bug on my face.
Mm-hmm. And the odds are, they're so tiny that, like, even if you come down on them, if they're in between your finger, you're not gonna get, like, they're so little, it's hard to kill them.
He survived the whole time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And, like, it just kept doing the same shit, and I'm like, right now, I would put gasoline in the middle of this motherfucking car, get out, and burn this whole inside out.
You don't think that's a little extreme?
That's how I felt at the time. I know that it's irrational, and never would I do that to my own property for a gnat. I was letting down the windows, speeding up, hoping that the wind pulled the thing out or something. Like,
you know that if you got out and set it on fire, it would have been buzzing around you like, look what you did.
Exactly. Gotcha, bitch.
It would have still not died.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, where the fuck do these things come from?
They're annoying. They are.
One time
fruit flies are too.
I didn't know how fast they reproduce. Mm-hmm. So I got a trash bag, and so the way that I capture them a couple of different ways. When it's more than I care to have, like when it get overwhelming, which has only been like twice since I've been living here for like 2.5 years, I'll like pour some vinegar in the trash can, pick up the trash can, like pull up the trash can like really close to being closed, and I'll pour a little vinegar in there, and I'll let it sit overnight. That way, all of them go into the trash can with that vinegar.
But don't they just be in there fucking?
Probably. But what I do when I wake up in the morning is I grab the trash bag real quick, tape it up at the top, and then I take it out. This particular time, I didn't take the trash out till like 3 days. Because I keep them in a little bin outside of my apartment, and it was just like the bag was black. You could tell the inside was black. And when I touched it, it was just moving around, and I was like, oh my fucking God, I'll never ever do this shit ever again. But I realized, like, this shit is ridiculous.
See, and I don't know because I wouldn't have carried that bag. I wouldn't have touched.
Not only carry, I had to put that shit in my car.
No, the fuck I would not have.
I had to put that shit in my car.
Can you imagine if a whole just no. Just fucking
you
no.
You don't want to sit over and try to fucking imagine. Stop. It was horrible.
Jesus.
I would have jumped the fuck out of my car, and my car just been fucked up. I'd have been like, I would have had to call the police. Y'all, my car has been fucking overtaken. They'd be like, overtaken? What do you mean by that?
Don't open the door and see.
It hadn't been taken, so to speak. It's just been overtaken. Kind of occupied. Hell no. Fuck gnats. No. That's all I got to say. G Nats. Fuck them.
G Nats.
Silent G. Why didn't Lil Wayne use that? Real G's moving silent like gnats instead of like lasagna.
They do move in silence.
They do.
They're annoying as shit. And they really
Lasagna don't even move. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Look, I'm just sorry. That just was on my mind.
Website.
I need y'all to go to www.conversationconartist.com where you can check out our new episode with our articles linked to it, our old episodes, as well as leave us some feedback. You can find me on Mr. MISTER_ on point on Twitter and Instagram.
And I can be found at red_calamity on Twitter and Instagram. If you are a young man who has come into some money and fame recently and you're trying to figure out how to avoid a sexual harassment charge or a rape charge, there's good news for you today, because Bill Cosby has decided that he's going to do like little seminars right here in our own Alabama on how to avoid the pitfalls of sexual harassment lawsuits. The hilarious thing is that I don't think that Bill realizes that he had a mistrial. He wasn't not found guilty. Like, he needs to just shut the fuck up right now, because it was a mistrial, and it was a mistrial because 2 of the 10 wanted to find or had some conflict and didn't want to do a guilty verdict. The other 8 were like guilty as fuck. So Bill, this is probably not the best of ideas, and you the last motherfucker to be trying to get some advice. Like, is this a seminar on how to get away with it better? Like, what he's learned over the, like, I don't understand what this is supposed to be.
You went straight into it.
I did.
Thought you were gonna say something else.
No.
Oh.
Like what?
I don't know. I thought you might say something about the listener letter still. Either way, I was gonna talk about the show split thing. You just went right into that motherfucker. Like,
it was sitting on my heart.
I see, and I wasn't gonna interrupt your heartfelt
my tirade.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna interrupt that.
Well, the listener letter, we're still doing the listener letter portion of the show.
I mean, you didn't have to. I just wanted to be able to say something about the situation.
Well, go ahead.
Okay. So, for the month of June, in May, we talked about splitting the episodes for the month of June to make the show more easily swallowable for people who, might have been, not being able to sit down for a whole hour and a half, 2 hours. And so just communicating with people who have listened, to getting feedback from the listeners, and my version of research, we gonna just leave it at one show. And, I like for the show to be an hour and a half, but if it flows over going towards 2 hours, then I don't have a problem with that. And neither does it seem like the people who listen to the show as it is anyway. Mm-hmm. Because a major part of splitting the show was to, make it easier to listen to in one sitting and to get more time in per episode, but that just don't seem to matter to the loyal listeners. And looking at the statistics of our numbers for the show, it's the same. It's pretty much the same. The people that listen to it an hour and a half to 2 hours, we get the same amount of listens roughly, down to the people who to splitting the episodes, both episodes got roughly the same number within a 5, 5 plus or minus, so that don't constitute doing the extra work for Red as far as editing goes, and me, waking up in the middle of the night Wednesday or whenever I posted on that night to have to do that when one episode will suffice. So this will be the last split episode.
And the listener letter will be out on Thursday. Yeah,
the listener letter will be on Thursday. But that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Bill motherfucking Cosby. The fuck is you doing, bruh? Like, did his lawyers tell him what mistrial means?
I don't think they did, because I think he walking around like, yeah, I'm free. Like, no, they can and will retry you. Like,
he came out there like, I'm back, bitch.
No. And this is such a bad
idea. Where's the pudding pops? Bring them.
Why? Even if, like, Why would you even want to do this? Like, where was this a good idea? Like, who thought that this is a good idea? And then you doing it in Alabama. Do we have a lot of people who would benefit from a seminar? Like, who?
We got a lot of people in America that'll benefit from this shit.
Yes, but I'm saying, why do it in Alabama?
He gonna do it everywhere. I don't know why.
Why kick it off in Alabama?
I don't know. Somebody probably reached out to him to embrace this situation. Some black man probably who was like, Bill ain't never did nothing.
Okay.
You know? But be a good father figure to me.
No, Heathcliff Huxtable was a good father figure to you. Bill Cosby was not, because that was a character that he played. You don't know how he is.
But that might have been Bill Cosby till his son died.
I mean, maybe.
Might have been Bill Cosby.
I guess. He need to sit the fuck down. This is not a good idea.
He was like, I have nothing more to live for. I should succumb to all of my manly urges and figure out what I'm gonna do with these suitcases full of Quaaludes that I have in the basement.
You so much.
You know, they started making Quaaludes a long ass time ago.
They did indeed. Yeah.
Bill Cosby was like, look, I'm rich.
But was it
I'm finna go find me a Quaalude factory.
The guy that did the Wolf of Wall Street? Wasn't they doing Quaaludes too?
I have no idea.
I think they were doing Quaaludes.
Well, I mean, Bill Cosby ain't the only person with Quaaludes just because they ain't been made in, forever. You know, like, if Tylenol go out of business today, we'll be able to get Tylenol for the next 30 years. Like, that's just how many pills they got out here in circulation. Like, that's how them medications work. When that shit come heavily in circulation, and in the world be like, oh, this is a bad idea to take. Then they go out of circulation. But, like, I don't know. Bill was using them shits very specifically. But I don't know why. Matter of fact, I would go. If Bill was there, I would go to see what in the hell he got to say. First off, you already know it's going to be protests and shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to go because now I look like I'm a counselor in the community. Like, I can't go out here looking like I'm trying to keep from having rape charges put on me.
I saw your counselor on the news.
Yeah,
because he was trying to get past the picket line going into a bill. You're not going to see him anymore.
I don't do nothing close to rape. I mean,
I don't know why this is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, even if he had been acquitted, which he was not, even if he had been acquitted and it wasn't a mistrial, sit the fuck down, enjoy your golden years, and just shut the fuck up. Go somewhere and shut the fuck up. Don't keep bringing attention to this shit by putting on sexual harassment seminars, my nigga. Like, what?
Bill Cosby might as well just become a rapper. Like, this is the route this the path he's taking. He's taking the path of the bad guy. He taking the Chris Brown path. That's the path of the bad guy. Like, Bill Cosby could have got through with this trial and said, I'm gonna donate to this organization that helps this group of people do this or do that that's related to this thing. It could have been to men who are falsely accused of rape. It could be to women who need help. Like, it could be to something. That's the honorable path. That's the path you go to reconstruct your character. Bill Cosby put on a leather jacket, put on some goddamn sunglasses, aviator glasses. This motherfucker put on a what kind of hat? Not a cowboy hat. Like a Kango.
A Kango.
He put on a Kango. Put a cigar in his mouth, and he got on a Harley fucking Davidson motorcycle, and he rolled out of that bitch talking about some hey. That's what Bill Cosby did.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
And then not only that, but he was like this, and he was on his way to Alabama to say, you know what? When these bitches be trying to put charges on little brothers, I'm gonna help with that.
It's just all bad. It's such a bad idea.
What's the best thing he can say? If we take after his book of how not to have rape charges put on you, first off, you gotta get consent for the Quaaludes. First off, get consent. Not for the sex, but for the drugs that knocks her out. If she say yes to the drugs, you're good. Okay? Second, don't have sex with all of them. Sometimes just finger bang them while they unconscious.
I hate you so much.
And wear a fancy robe. Wear a Coogee robe. You seen that picture where he got that Coogee ass looking robe on? Listen, dress fancy for your rapes. Because they gonna wake up and be like, I don't know. He dressed like he had on a fox of multiple colors. He had on some extravagant sunglasses and a big hat. They ain't gonna believe that shit. They gonna be like, clearly, this is Heathcliff Huxtable. If he ain't got on a sweater or a Spelman shirt, So I don't know what advice Bill Cosby can give you that's rational.
Not any
He didn't do
good.
shit. He took pages from the book of how to fuck up. That's what I feel.
Yeah. I'm saying, so again, my mind goes to, I guess he gonna teach them like how to do it right. Let me show you how to do it the right way. Let me tell you where I made my mistake.
He don't know the right way. To him, the right way is the results that he got. That's what it seemed like.
Because he think he was acquitted when it was a mistrial. He obviously thinks that he was acquitted of these charges, and he was not. It was a fucking mistrial. They need to explain to him. He needs some legalese.
And they're gonna be like, Bill, you can't buy NBC, okay? Bill, you shouldn't go around doing classes on how to get away with rape. They're not gonna be able to find a jury that don't know about this shit.
No.
And the jury is going to be like, I can't believe he left the courtroom talking about some hey, and he went to go do some classes on how to avoid getting rape allegations.
Which, again, he has to think that he was acquitted. He has to. Because anybody with any common sense that knows that they could be retried ain't gonna do no new shit that's gonna sway the fucking jury. Like, what the fuck? He has to not understand what a mistrial means. He has to. And that, you know what? The people around him fucked up for not explaining it. Like, no, you can't do this because they gonna try your ass again, Bill. No, we can't tarnish any more tarnish to your public image before we go back in for this new trial. We can't have that. It's bad enough as it is, Bill.
I don't think Bill can come back.
No,
I feel like Bill is at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
But he digging a hole. He at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
He at the bottom of the Grand Canyon up yelling to us like, hey, help. Get me. We don't have the tools, nor do we have the concern, nor do we. You got yourself into that shit. Just get yourself out.
But he at the bottom of he digging a hole to go even deeper than what the canyon already is. These classes are digging a deeper hole into what's already the fucking Grand Canyon. Don't do it. Why would you do this? They're gonna retry you. If they totally are, why wouldn't they when it was so fucking close? 2-8? They gonna retry that ass. Like, they gonna retry you, dude. It's gonna fucking happen.
Damn Bill Cosby.
Stupid. Just fucking stupid.
Your career's over, Bill.
That's why
Give it up.
Go and enjoy your golden years and just shut the fuck up. Just go somewhere.
I just don't see how this can be serious. I just don't see how this can legitimately
the classes,
be serious.
The seminars.
Yeah, like the first thing you don't do is don't pull out the pudding pop unless you want you to.
I hate
okay? Like, I feel like it's just gonna be silly and shit. Like, I feel like he's just gonna like add some shit in there. Remember the episode on the Cosby Show?
Oh, don't
when
ruin
Theo
the Cosby Show.
Went down to the place and he couldn't come back. Remember that? Don't do that. Like, I just don't think it can be serious. Maybe, but it can be. Or, like, what would make more sense if Bill Cosby funded this to happen?
No, he teaching it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bill Cosby, shut your old ass up. They were saying you were blind in the court. They were saying you ain't got a cane. You come your manipulative ass in here talking about shit, and you tap dancing and motherfucking looking all around. Like, you better bring your handicapped blind ass in here. to teach these classes, because if you just sit here you just manipulated a whole system.
Yep.
And trying to come in here and you supposed to tell us how to, honorably avoid these kind of charges. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a scum class.
It is gonna be a scum class.
He gonna be like, first, be
it's
careful.
Gonna be a lot of fuck boys in that class.
I'm just trying to consider what he gonna say. First, be careful who you choose. Make sure they are at least questionable looking. Don't do this to no fine women, because judges, they listen to fine women. Okay, that's why everybody I chose was 5s and below. Tell you that right now.
I hate you.
I mean, have you seen the women? Have you seen the women? Have you seen them?
I have seen them. I have. I hate you so
Tell me
much.
them 5+.
You need to go to your dick. What's your
That
story?
main lady constant, her hair, what is her head doing? Is she like a comb head hiding that shit?
What's your first story? I can't deal with you.
Cause I would literally be doing this shit for an hour. Let's just go. And you know what? It ain't that much shit that happened this week. So you know what? I got fucking stories.
Okay.
All right. Pro-Trump's
Go ahead, because yes.
Pro-Trump
Go ahead
porn
and do
stars are scared silent because the industry is so liberal that they can't even talk about
You're
Trump.
a fucking porn star. Yes, you're in a liberal ass. Like what? Is this news to you that the porn industry is a liberal one? That it's an industry that believes that you should be able to fuck people and get paid? That is a liberal ass idea.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is not. What's conservative about that?
Every porn star is a private business owner. They are small business owners. They own their own brand. They have their own business. So the question is, do conservatives value small business and the ability to make your own business enough to be able to do it in any way you want?
No.
But it's legal. It's a legal business.
It is illegal. It don't matter.
Clearly, this is a catch-22.
It is a catch-22. Cause do you now again? This is not because I don't think that conservative men, they absolutely watch porn, but they're not gonna come out and be like the porn stars are they're small business owners. No, they're not gonna do that. If you don't think Mike Pence then watched porn in his lifetime, sure he sure has.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he has.
Porn.
I think in his younger years at the very least, and he probably now what kind of
I
porn?
think Pence get uncomfortable on when movies have sex scenes in it.
What kind of porn? Who knows? He might be into furrying. He might be into, bisexual. I don't know. But I feel like he does watch some kind of porn.
I feel like he watched porn once in his life and was like, this is disgusting. What is this? Do people do this? Where is his tongue going? Oh my God. What is he? Where's his ejaculate about to go? On her face? Oh my God. You all are disgusting. I'm leaving this university. Can't believe my roommates. And then he went home and like, Mom, my roommates, they were watching porn.
Yeah, they're college kids. That's what they do. Yeah, they watch porn.
Did you whoop their asses, Mike? Mom, I had to leave. It was still playing. I didn't want to be in the room with it another minute.
So if there are conservatives in power like Mike Pence, do you really think they give a fuck about a conservative porn star? No. Because the fact that they're business owners is not going to outweigh the fact that their business is fucking.
Well, it's a difference between Republicans and conservatives. Right?
Is there?
Yes. Being a conservative don't necessarily mean that you're Republican, but if you're a Republican, you're probably a conservative.
So there's some conservative Democrats?
Well, conservative Democrats is on a different scale, which means that there are Democrats that are closer to conservative.
But not conservative.
But not conservative in the sense of what conservatives believe in, because conservatives believe in the liberty part of justice and liberty being the rights of the individual. So liberal policies by default are more the justice side of liberty and justice. So they group shit. Like, they're not worried about the individual. So there's only so conservative you can be as a Democrat if you believe in democratic principles. You know, whereas let's say a conservative would not have, and still, like, a lot of conservatives don't agree with the bailouts. That's a Republican thing. Like, the Republican relationships with business and shit, they the ones that bailed out the banks. Conservatives don't necessarily believe you should bail out. They believe that a free market system should dictate who wins and who loses.
But,
so there's a difference.
So are conservatives Christians usually?
Yeah. What that mean? Are Democrats not Christians?
No, I'm not saying
like liberals?
that. No, I'm saying you're saying that conservative porn stars who are Trump supporters are being silenced. How can you be a conservative porn star?
What I'm saying, conservative is in reference to what a person believes that the role of the government is. Republican believes those things, but it also comes with all of these other platforms. When you talk about pro-life and versus pro-choice, when you're talking about gun, it comes with those other things. Conservative is an idea of what the government is responsible for. So you can believe that the Republicans or that the government is responsible for different shit as a conservative versus, you know, what you believe is a Republican. So a Republican having these platforms, I would say the Republicans would say, you know, condemn that shit. We Christians. As to where you can be a conservative person and be a porn star.
And be a Trump supporter?
Yes. They got to support somebody.
But Trump?
I'm just saying, like, the conservative is based on the individual. They are saying that they are conservative. They might not be endorsed. You know, even though in this particular article, the porn star said that there's a small part of the porn industry that supports Trump and that donates to Trump. You know, even though, like, he made a promise last year that he was going to come down hard on the porn industry.
So why would you be in support of somebody who is not in support of the thing that allows you to have a small business?
The same reason everybody keep giving Trump passes for shit. Everybody is justifying everything Trump do because he ain't a politician. Like, in this article, she said that because he's a disruptor. He said that because he had to get his fan base from the Republicans, you know, but the fact that he hasn't done it, you know, indicates that he still takes support from this industry because he's not a traditional politician. Like, everybody keep giving him passes for all kind of stupid ass reasons.
I just think a porn star Trump supporters.
I don't even look at porn in the context of nothing political. I don't want to know what their political affiliations is. If I'm watching porn, I don't care who you voted for. I don't care where you're on the issues. I don't want you to be in no panel. If a YouTube video popped up that said, "Here's what Pinky thinks about Donald Trump," I'm not watching it. You know, like, I don't care. It don't concern me at all. At the time that I see you on any kind of screen, I'm typically concerned with other things at the present moment. Okay? And I'm talking about masturbation. So that's what it is.
I have nothing to add to that.
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of people words that we shouldn't really value. Like, Young Thug.
Yes.
You know, right?
Mm-hmm. Kodak Black, which is my next story.
Kodak Black, which is her next story, apparently. Mm-hmm. And porn stars. We don't give a damn, okay? I don't care if you change your life. Like, you should never, like, change your life and then start preaching the gospel or nothing like that. Like, you should already know at this point, that's over for you. But you know what's new in porn? It's not new, but it's so much more prevalent, is that a lot of people make a lot of money doing, like, women, like, doing chat services. Like, if you go to, like, Pornhub, they got, like, a whole section for women that just do chat rooms.
What does that mean?
It means that if a woman wants to put on videos for people, she creates a profile, put her name up there, Will Squirt for You 69, and every dude that like what her picture look like or what her video description is, which might be something like, you know, I use these kind of toys. You know, every now and then I have a partner. I do solo this or that. If they like that, they click on it, go to it, and it'll have like a 50-second preview. And they be like, oh, I like that. They can click on the button, pay, and then watch all her videos. Women are getting paid from this, like regular women. The problem is, like, I don't know if they know the implications of that life or if they just willing to give up everything to come along with it. You know, like Pinky, right? Popular porn star. She used to be skinny, but she gained a whole bunch of weight. She has, you know, a different appeal to different people now because of that. And she can't be no preacher one day if she want to. Like, no. She sealed that. She sealed that path. Like, I feel like there are some paths that have become sealed having been a porn star.
But I feel like when you choose that, you also recognize that you're not going to be able to do certain shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I hope all the ladies that have participated in that world, putting their videos out there that's always going to be around, I just hope they've considered that. I don't know. But Kodak Black?
Fuck that nigga. Fuck him with his pickaninny looking ass. I've talked before about how he looked like a pickaninny, and if you haven't looked up a pickaninny, please take the time now to look up what a pickaninny is and tell me. He didn't cut his hair off, but when he had them little things up on his head, he still looked like a pickaninny now, but he looked more like a pickaninny when he had the little things on his head. But the reason why I'm saying fuck him today is because he did a live chat or some shit, I don't follow him, where he was saying that he just don't find and don't date black girls. Blackest nigga in any room that he goes in, he doesn't find black women attractive. So the women he want is Taylor Swift, J-Lo, bitches like that. Now, on the one hand, I don't give a fuck because we not losing out by not having Kodak Black be. You looking up pickaninny?
No.
Oh. Do you know what a pickaninny is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Does he not look like a pickaninny?
Mm-hmm. We probably talked about him specifically looking like a pickaninny. We did.
Before. We have talked about him looking like a pickaninny.
I know what a pickaninny look like.
So
Pickaninny.
On the one hand, I don't give a fuck because we're not losing by him not wanting us. Like, who the fuck cares? But my issue is that it's a lot of black men have that mentality. Because guess what? The J-Los J-Lo, not J-Lo specific, but J-Lo looking women, and especially the fucking Taylor Swift looking women. I don't know how much money Kodak Black has, but before he started doing whatever it is that he does musically, because I'm not familiar with him, they was not going to be fucking. He looked like terrible. But now that he's gotten however much money he's made from whatever it is that he does, he don't want to deal with black women.
He gonna find him a nice young white woman that calls him her chocolate Brussels sprout drop, you know, and they gonna fall in love and they gonna have mixed kids and then he's gonna disappear. That's what he's gonna do. Not because that's what black men do. But that's because that's what he's gonna do.
That's the type of nigga he is. Like, I just don't like when niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, to say you're black as fuck, that means your mama black, your daddy black. You like, I hate when people say that shit. Like, it's such self-hate, and I know that's what it is. But I feel like people who are fans of his are young impressionable boys who are fans of his. Like, I just don't need them being out here like fuck sisters. I don't want to date. I want a J-Lo or I want to. Who the fuck is out here really checking for Taylor Swift? Like, the fact that she was in his list of celebrities that he find attractive. Taylor Swift look ridiculous. Like, I've never found her attractive.
Well, I mean,
and she definitely wouldn't look his way.
I mean, twice. I got a message for the young kids who are Kodak Black fans who may feel that way. Don't nobody give a damn what your little dumbass want. Nobody wants your little ass. The reason he get that shit because he rich. All right? Until you get your black ass rich, you can't have none of this shit. You ain't gonna get none but a goddamn hood rat who eat fucking hot Cheetos all the time and get that shit on your white t-shirt.
Hey, hot Cheetos are delicious.
They are fucking delicious, but do you get it on people's white t-shirt?
I don't put it on people's white t-shirt.
That's all that's gonna be in your future. A little badass baby with diapers that got shit in them that she ain't cleaning up because you don't give a damn. You know what? That's what you're gonna have if you don't get your shit together, stop listening to Kodak Black, and get rich. Only can you have those options if you plan on making money.
And if you make money, please don't. That doesn't mean that you need to toss aside black women because you make money.
Listen, I don't think that I'm just trying to go with the message of get money first. You're going to realize that you need black women. And now that's how it's going to be. Like the message now don't need to be focused on getting money. In that whole transition, they're going to be like, you know what? Didn't no white girls come around this bitch when I was broke. And now they all flocking around.
Of course.
You know, like, so I think that even going that route, they will come to see that black women are their support and that they gonna be there for black women. Kodak Black, first off, he's retarded. Okay? I don't even really use that word. You know, especially since they changed it in the profession to ID, intellectual disabled. Mm-hmm. You know, he is, for all intents and purposes, the reason that they changed it to ID, retarded.
Yeah.
In so many different senses.
He is.
You know?
He is indeed.
If you listen to his interviews, his word slur, so he's always either on drugs, he can't talk.
He cannot
talk.
So
his damn, whoever put his gold grill in.
Oh, they're diamonds now. He took them out. He got diamonds
What
now.
I like to believe is that before he got these teeth in, he could at least maintain some kind of conversation that made sense.
You can understand Wayne and he got diamonds in his mouth.
Can you understand Wayne?
You can understand him better than Kodak ass.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when he talks.
Black lives ain't shit. You heard me? That's Lil Wayne.
I feel like you can understand him better than Kodak ass.
That's because Lil Wayne is damn near a genius.
Kodak
like Lil
Black.
Wayne smart as shit.
He is.
So even Lil Wayne, when he ain't in
articulate.
When he ain't articulate, you know he's capable of it, and you know that he at least making sense when he's slurring and shit like that. But it's usually because he's high or drunk or something is wrong with Lil Wayne.
On that lean.
He's compromised and still make more sense than a regular ass Kodak Black is what I'm saying.
Kodak, like, and you know
I'm
what?
sorry, I don't like Kodak Black.
A lot of times, like what I have found is niggas that had that mentality are niggas like Kodak. It's niggas that look like, act like, and it's like on the one hand you like I don't give a fuck because I wasn't gonna date your ugly ass anyway. Like there was never. I need to understand what you're saying. I'm not gonna date anybody where I'm having to fucking figure out what the fuck it is that you trying to say to me all the time. I just ain't got time for that. And I'm not gonna date a nigga that look like a pickaninny. And you know what? He looked like a pickaninny not because he's this dark-skinned black man. Because dark-skinned black men are some of my favorite men. So it ain't got shit to do with that. He just looks like a fucking pickaninny. He does.
The only thing that Kodak Black has been good for is that meme where he in the car. That's it. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. That's it. He has captured the emotion of a lot of people in a moment where somebody behind you done said some dumbass shit. Except the twist of the story is him. He's looking at himself. Like that's how that works.
Yeah. Fuck Kodak Black and niggas that had that mentality. And anybody who has the mentality that you don't want to date people that look like you is stupid as fuck. I don't care if you black, white, Hispanic, whatever you are. That is some self-hate and you need to check yourself.
And the thing is, it's one thing to not like something. It's another thing to try to impress that upon the rest of the world.
Yep.
You can just not like something, not act upon it, get what you want, and just be happy with that thing. You want other people to feel the way that you feel about these things, and that is stupid. just enjoy how you feel about shit.
The way he feel about black women is probably the way most people feel when they look at him. Like it ain't never like. Well, no, I'll take that back because you got the Tay Diggs of the world,
man,
and he is attractive.
It's a lot of dudes out here mad at black women, right? I mean, they've had to deal with a lot of shit as black women, and so black women's frustration at men tends to be reactionary. It's the same way that I look at black and white relations.
But men understand the black and white relation, and they understand their frustration with white people. But it's like something disconnects when it comes to black women and their frustration.
No, I don't. I think
with some men, it's a disconnect.
Well, I think that's because men tap into their privilege as black men tap into their privilege as it pertains to women. Male privilege.
Yeah.
Like that is the context under which black men get to have power. Whether it be from the perspective of a relationship, whether it be from the perspective of the church, whether it be from the perspective of work and opportunities, like men can have more than a woman typically. They're expected to be submissive in a relationship. You know, they're expected to be submissive as per the Bible. You know? So men, like when you're not the oppressed group, you want to maintain power. That's the difference between white and black relations. White people want to maintain power. And while it's not every white person that wants to maintain power for white people, the bulk of them that try to maintain that power maintain it. Yep. And it's not like every man wants to maintain power over women in that way, but the bulk of them who do end up painting a picture for all of the women that end up looking at black men at a specific type of way. Mm-hmm. Because black women are supposed to be there to support black men as much as black men are supposed to be there to support black women. If you're out here thinking that you just because you're a man supposed to have some kind of attention paid to you without doing shit, why do you think women treat you this way? Like at a certain point, you become the fucking variable in your bullshit. If everybody treat you the same way, at a certain point, you gotta look in the mirror and be like, what am I contributing to this shit? Because I promise you, not every black woman has done me wrong. And of the ones that I might perceive as having done me wrong, it wasn't with malice. I don't believe it was with malice. I know it wasn't with malice.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so I hadn't experienced these black women that them dudes be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
it's ridiculous. Fuck that nigga.
But I'm also rational and logical.
Yes. And Kodak Black is neither of those things. With his picking in and looking in.
You need to listen to one of his albums.
I'd rather not do that to my ears. I appreciate my ears very much. They help me out a lot. Why would I punish them that way?
I'd rather dive in a pool of honey. You know how horrible that'll be?
Diving in a pool of honey?
Yeah.
Why would that be horrible?
First off, you probably just drown immediately. Like you're not gonna like when you're submerged in honey, I don't think you're gonna be able to get out of it in time to live. Now, were you to get out of it in time to live, imagine how slowly it'll drip out of your ears. And imagine how much it'll be stuck in your hair. Like you have to wash, like imagine how long a bath would take and how hot it would have to be. Because if it's not hot enough, that honey ain't going nowhere. You know what? I'd rather not jump into a pool of honey. Thinking about it, I'd rather listen to his album. But I don't want to do either one of them.
I don't know where you come up with these things. What's your next story?
Oh, shit. I don't even know. I got fucking stories.
You want me to go into mine?
Yes.
Rough Riders reunion, nigga, September.
Didn't they just have one?
I don't know.
They found out that DMX was still fucked up.
Well, did they like not do it since?
No, he came out there and was like, yeah. Nobody couldn't understand him. He was blurring.
Well, they doing another one in September. So Eve is gonna be there. She hadn't been doing shit since she got with her white husband.
I wonder if she's gonna bring her white family.
The husband, probably not the kids. Cause he comes with her to shit all the time. So I'm sure he'll be there. The kids probably won't. They're kind of young to be at a hip hop, especially a fucking Rough Riders reunion.
Oh, honey, another one? Yeah. outcome.
Ain't he? What is he? Is he British?
I don't know.
He British. He's not American. He's something else. He either British or.
Oh, honey. I guess I'll come to it. Yes. I don't know. That's a stereotypical ass British accent.
That sounded Australian.
Huh?
It
No,
sounded
Australian to be like, oh, I'll come, yeah. We can have some bean shrimp from the Barbie.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh,
here
shit.
for it. I used to love Eve, like the first, like when her first music. I was with it, and like Love Is Blind. That's rap about domestic violence, and I used to be DMX, like Rough Ride. That whole shit.
You used to be DMX.
I used to be a fan of DMX.
You didn't say that.
I used to be a fan of DMX.
Like
I did
in a
not
past
used to
life?
be. No, I don't want to be that nigga.
Why not?
That nigga crack, all, no, it's okay.
What if you could like switch lives with a celebrity, like
would
at
be.
will? Like whose life would, like, you could snap your finger and be like
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Why Beyonce?
Why not Beyonce? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I
Why
didn't even
wouldn't
know
you
you.
want-
You sounded like you part of the Bayhive
I'm
right
not
now.
a Bayhive fan, but the fuck, who wouldn't want to be Beyonce? Beyonce got a shit ton of money. She could, she'd never have to work again a day in her life. She could and now she got her kids and her husband. Why wouldn't I want to be Beyonce? She got a career and a family life. Why wouldn't I want to be Beyonce?
I don't know.
I wouldn't want to be Rihanna. She doing too much shit.
Well,
and
I
she
wouldn't wanna
she
be
smoked
Jay-Z.
Too much weed. I didn't say I want to be Jay-Z. I said
But I'm saying that. I'm
Beyonce.
just saying, with your logic, it should be Jay-Z
Why wouldn't you want to be Jay-Z?
because he looked like Joe Camel.
Beyonce's pretty though. Beyonce's pretty.
I'd be Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yep.
I switch to him at like 9:30 to see what women's in the room.
Oh, you should. What is the guy that's playing Black Panther?
I don't know his name.
Well, I think he got, and he married. He was going. He potentially could get so much ass. Have you seen them? The pictures and stuff from the scenes from Black Panther. Oh my god, that's gonna be the blackest fucking movie ever.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about something like related to him.
No, well, he been in some of the pictures.
I mean, I've
in that
seen
bodysuit. That's gonna be the blackest fucking movie next year. I'm so excited and I cannot wait. And it's so many dark skinned, beautiful women. I'm so fucking excited for that movie.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they better not have no damn meat print on that damn bodysuit.
They didn't when he was in the Civil War.
Well, they better not change shit. I ain't here to see no meat print Black Panther.
But the women that go to see Black Panther would be here to see it.
Then they ass need to go to a porn site. Not to a Marvel film.
That movie black as fuck. It's so black. One of the characters got the lip rings.
I saw that.
The lip plates. That is the blackest shit ever. Like, that movie is black as fuck. I am so excited for Black Panther. So I would also be Lupita Nyong'o. I would switch and be her.
Why you want to be her?
I would be her.
That's what I said.
I thought you said why I wouldn't. Because to be one of the few black women in the industry that gets love, dark skinned black women, I'd love to be Lupita.
Who would you switch to in order to see, like, if you want to really know what's going on in a motherfucker life, like, who would you switch to?
Still Beyonce.
Beyonce? Her life seems too plain. Like, I want to know what's going on in some folks' lives.
That's what she put out there. That's the front that they put on. I mean, people done got to see more and more that it ain't as perfect as they made it seem, but I don't think we really know what the fuck they got going on in their life.
Man. I mean, right now, talk about switch to Bill Cosby.
What? Oh, to see what
Yeah,
really...
I want to be like, did he do this shit? Blue switch. Like, you know, Freddy Krueger, like the last Freddy Krueger movie that I saw, which is the only one I saw. But anyway, he tried to act like he was all innocent to get these kids to go on a whole path to find out he was innocent. And then he lured them in there, and they're like, ha ha ha, I did fuck all them kids.
Yep.
You know, like, I feel like that would be Bill Cosby situation. I feel like Bill Cosby is King Jellybean.
Oh, yeah, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. If you know who King Jellybean is, You understand?
Oh my God, that was so.
I
terrible.
think that's Bill Cosby.
That was one of the most uncomfortable scenes I had to watch on Rick and Morty. I was like,
Did you see the after credit scene?
Oh, where they found the
Yeah.
pictures? Yeah, I did.
I feel like
Let's just they don't need to know.
Chris Brown. I'd be like, what the fuck going on in Chris Brown life?
I mean, I feel like we know for the most part because he always staying into some shit. I mean, it ain't really no secrets when when it
Chris
comes
Brown
to
probably in
him.
a damn cult.
Who would I wanna?
I
want to know why I would be Lauryn Hill so I can see why the fuck she late all the goddamn time.
Damn, yeah, that'll be a good motherfucking
I
thing
was
to
just
be
like, what the fuck is you doing that you can't show up on time for shit? What are you doing? I would just like to find out what she does that makes her late.
Lauren damn Hill put out the best only album that we ever gonna get from her ass.
One album. But you know how amazing it is for you to be able to like solidify your place in music with one motherfucking album. She ain't have to do shit else because everybody look at Miseducation of Lauryn Hill like one of the greatest fucking albums ever. That's all she ever put out, and she didn't have to put out shit else. She got all of this behind that one album.
Yeah.
And people still go to her concert even knowing that her ass gonna be 4 hours late because of that one fucking album. I would just like to find out why she's so late all the time. That would be interesting.
If she went to school, she probably would learn punctuality.
Well, she was in school on Sister Act 2. Well, she was a bad student
She
in
was
that
acting.
too. She still could have learned, took some
She
stuff.
probably
from
was
that
late to
role.
the goddamn set on Sister Act. Ain't nobody trying to save Lauryn Hill.
Lauren,
Even though she has the voice of a raspy angel.
she does, but I would not. I just wouldn't buy a ticket to her shows now because I don't understand how you could buy a ticket and then be mad when you didn't see that she been habitually extremely late. Why would you then go buy a ticket and then have an attitude? You knew that she was going. I'm not buying a ticket to Lauryn Hill. I just will never get to see her. And then I heard that she been her performance has been ass here lately. Anyway, her and damn Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey she didn't lost her voice. It's she needs to stop trying to hit them notes. She can't hit them no more. She can't hit them no more. She sounds shit. And I heard the rumor is that she got an alcohol problem that's also fucking up her vocals.
Who are we just talking about?
We were talking about Lauren, but then I started talking about Mariah because their voices aren't the same.
Oh, I was going to say something.
Okay.
It was about calling her she got that voice of a raspy angel. I feel like she was one of Satan's angels.
What the? Why? Why would you?
I don't know. You know, like Satan was the minister of music in heaven. He was like, man, God tripping out here, man. Packing my shit. Finna go. Hell. Who coming with me? Lauren, is you coming? You got strings, girl. I'm taking some of y'all with me. Lauren, come on. You. We going to a new place. I'm gonna call it hell. Cause hell, I don't know what's going on.
Our show is so fucking blasphemous. You know that.
Look, this is about Satan, man. You can say what you want about Satan. Fuck him.
What is
Christians like that.
What is your next filler? Your filler story.
Ken doll gets cornrows, man buns, and skin tones in new makeover.
Oh, and he got a different body type too. It's some chubby Kens. It's some
Really?
chubby Ken dolls. Yeah.
Let me put fat Ken into Google and see what come up. I don't think what I want to come up gonna come up. Probably some porn related shit.
Probably.
Fat Ken.
Doll. Put the doll in there.
Look, I'm gonna put Fat Ken first. Fat Ken dolls came up.
Yeah.
Like the white ones.
Yeah. They got different body types too. So he ain't, cause you know Ken doll was always cut up with abs and shit. Real men don't look like that for the most part.
They can if they want to.
They can, but the average man is not walking around here cut up. So they got some chubby Kens, some real to life Ken dolls.
How you feel about that? They ain't got no Wesley Snipes black skin tones.
Of course not. They not.
It's just gonna look bad.
I mean, the same thing with the Barbie dolls. I mean, and it's, you know what, they already did this with Barbie, because Barbie's proportions used to be fucking ridiculous. And her chest and her small waist. So they already did some, you know, trying to make her more realistic. So it makes sense that they would do it with the Ken doll too. Although I don't know how body image issues work with the Ken doll, because boys don't play with Ken doll. Ken dolls are made for girls to have somebody to match their Barbies to. Boys don't play with Ken dolls, so.
Well, now Barbies can be in interracial relationships.
They can.
With
So if your daughter is biracial and she want to have a Ken and a Barbie that's like mom and dad, she can, I guess.
Wouldn't a biracial kid want a biracial Barbie?
It ain't really. They have biracial Barbies.
Well, they have Barbies that's light skinned.
Well, no, they have like Barbies that have like Hispanic name, like what the fuck is her name? They have a not biracial, but like other culture. They have a Hispanic Barbie.
Zupina Jones, like black and Latino mixed together.
They have some different.
Stephanie Abango.
I hate you.
Is that how they do it?
I don't know. I ain't looked at Barbie dolls in forever. I just know I see stories like, again, when they made her proportions more realistic. When they made they did the same thing they doing with Ken, where the Barbie dolls come in different sizes. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense so Ken will match. But like I said, I don't know about how it's gonna help with like body issues or because again, boys don't play with Ken dolls. Little girls play with Ken dolls.
Why it took 100 years to do this shit?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what difference do it make if it deal with body issue? It's at least 2 generations of people that got body issues because of that.
Yeah.
Like, what difference it make today? Like, it's
Probably
probably a level of accountability
it from happening going forward with little girls that have Barbie dolls. And little girls can have Barbie dolls that look more like them. Because, like, if you were a chubby kid in the 80s, Barbie wasn't no dolls that like represented you. Or it wasn't no dolls that look even close to you. Like, Barbie has always been like did you see like where they said if they took Barbie's proportion and put them, it wouldn't translate into an actual human being. Her rib cage would not be able to support her body if she looked like what. So they made like, again, that's more proportionate, so it looks more like what little girls have an expectation to look like. I don't know that little girls like, and now you got to worry about these celebrities and the people that they see on TV more so than I think Barbie dolls. I don't know that Barbie dolls are still as big of a body image thing for little girls as like the shit they see out now.
I don't think they know how prevalent corsets are out here.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
They got on, but I think most of these companies are moving in this direction just because of the pressure that society is putting on people to be more diverse.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really think none of these companies think, how are we going to influence the self-esteem
Oh,
of
no,
these
they
kids?
don't give a fuck. They just do. Yeah, because this is what society is saying that they need to do. It's not because they won't give a fuck.
They seen that black Barbie line with, not Barbie line, but black DuVernay doll and seeing how them shits was selling out. They were like, damn, there is something to this brown thing.
Little girls like dolls that look like that. I remember like the Barbie dolls that I had were all white women. All my dolls were white. So,
well, all my action figures was white. Because there was only Batman and Robin. But they were also both parentless. That was a win for me. Because I had my parents. Well, they didn't live in the same house though.
Meek Mills I don't know if this is an L for him or an L for Safari or L for both of them.
Both.
So apparently it was like a BET award after party, after show. And Safari was standing outside like with a group of people talking. Meek pull up in a car. Meek get out. His boys get out. And Safari take the fuck off running. They chasing him. Now Meek did not chase him. But he stood by and watched. Like, I feel like he was like, look, y'all niggas know I'm on parole, so I can't whoop his ass. But y'all can whoop his ass. Like, I feel like he know he can't get in no more fucking trouble, so of course he ain't gonna do it. But he stood by and watched. And like, it wasn't, everybody keeps saying they jumped him. He ran. It's not jumping if ain't no contact made.
That's how media be spinning stuff. What they meant to say is he jumped out the car and then Safari ran.
Ran
they
the
jumped,
fuck
and
off.
then Safari, that's how they do that.
Because they did not jump him.
That
nigga took off.
Whether Meek and Safari agree with it or not, or like it or not, they are penis brothers.
Oh.
They meats have been in the same place.
It is not called Penis Brothers. It is called Eskimo Brothers.
Eskimo Brothers?
Yes.
Why?
Because, Eskimo kisses where you rub your nose up against somebody else's nose. Your penis has been in the same place. That is a term. Look it up.
They
I
didn't rub
promise
their
you.
penis against each other.
But they still Eskimo Brothers. If you fuck the same girl, you're Eskimo Brothers.
Eskimo Brothers.
Probably have to go to
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. Penis Brothers.
Listen, I say penis bros because there are other instances in which your penis have been in the same place.
Yeah.
If you wear pants from the thrift store, you just don't know who your penis brother is.
Oh my God.
But they've been in the same place.
Lord.
When two males acknowledge having been intimate with the same female and remain on good terms, the men are now bonded by having shared the same igloo at one time or another.
Eskimo Brothers.
Because they share the igloo.
Okay, whatever.
That's weird.
Penis Brothers ain't.
I mean, it's,
either way,
more self-explanatory.
Here's the thing. She ain't with neither one of these niggas now. Like, what do y'all still have beef for?
That's what I'm saying. I think one of them need to come out and say, look, bro, we both been in the cheeks. All right? We need to move forward from this. This is petty.
It is.
Why
so
are you
petty
angry
and
at me?
stupid.
Bro, I got on all this white. You gonna jump out here on me when I got this white on?
On point feel like Safari ran because he was dressed all in white and he didn't want to get his white dirty.
He didn't. McMill had on the same black shirt he wear everywhere he go.
What that lightning bolt or whatever the fuck it is
and
on the
Safari
front.
had on a fresh white suit that should only be worn by uncles 50 and up. But you know what? That's their decision.
It wasn't a suit because his pants was falling. He had on
it's
like
a
white
two-piece.
pants.
Like a two-piece.
Yeah.
Like 50 and plus uncles call that a suit. Just want to let you know. Bro, I just got this new fit. They call it a fit or a suit. One of them two.
That nigga took off running. And I mean, I ain't one of these people who feel like somebody should like stand and get their ass whooped, but they not a man. But like to see him just take off running off top, like as soon as he saw Meek and like saw, like it was just like, oh shit, and he just took off the fuck running. Now I think somebody in Safari's entourage got into it. Like there was some fighting that went on, but Safari wasn't in it. It was like his homeboy that got stoned, but Safari didn't.
Shit, look at his name. Safari. That means he just watch. He don't get involved with that motherfucking lions and tigers and bears.
He stood on the sidelines and watched. He ain't run in to try to help his homeboy. If I was his homeboy, I'd be like, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
They know who they riding with, okay? They know who in the car with them.
But it's still.
And they knew when they saw that white that if that nigga got ready to fall, they better catch him.
It's fucked up, man. Just stand and let them get their ass whooped. They ain't even got shit to do with this. And then you just run. And then at the end, he talking shit. You cannot run and talk shit, my nigga. Like, no. No, you can't. You can't. Just let it go. Both of them took an L. They both came out looking stupid as fuck. Y'all both fighting over a bitch that ain't neither one of y'all with. Rumor is she's supposed to be fucking Nas now. So... who is much more relevant than both of y'all. What the fuck do y'all care? Like, why are y'all still fighting
like
each other?
20 years old, ain't he? Probably 30.
What?
How old is nigga Minaj? About 26, 27?
She in her 30s.
She in her 30s?
Early 30s.
20
Oh,
years
no.
older
Oh,
than her.
yeah. Nas is absolutely. Yeah. Because Jay-Z in his 40s.
What's the male version of a cougar? Just
It
a
ain't
predator?
one. It ain't one. It's just. Oh, no. Sugar Daddy.
Oh.
It's
Ain't
a
sugar daddy
daddy.
money? Sugar daddy correlated with money, though.
But it's still older men.
Guess you're right.
Older man that date a younger woman is a sugar daddy. Because usually the older woman is with him because of him. I mean, the younger woman is with him because he got money.
Well,
Who
I thought
want old balls? Don't nobody just want old balls. Now, Nas is different because Nas is like rap royalty. So, like, of course, Nicki Minaj is going to want to fuck with him. But, like, in most cases, women are fucking with old men because they got money. It's because they got money. So, they sugar daddies.
It's some old men with young women that ain't got nothing.
Well, when does this happen?
The dude that got shot.
What dude that got shot?
The dude that got shot by that killer the last time. Where everybody found out that his woman was 30-something and he was like 70.
I feel like that's a rare occurrence. That don't happen often. More often than not, the man got money. Like, it was a there's a black. She ain't a YouTuber. She on Instagram. She is with this old white man. She married him. He had cancer when she married him. He has since his cancer has gone into remission. I bet she mad as fuck. Like, damn, I thought this nigga was on the way out. And I was just gonna get his money. It's like an Anna Nicole Smith situation. Like, she that much young. He like an old white man. And she a real young black girl. With him because of the money.
Give me the loot.
Give me the loot.
Was yours is mine's? Was mine's is mine's? Okay. Well, that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else.
Tyler Perry is making a new movie called She's Living My Life with Taraji P. Henson in it. And
it's Taraji or Taraji?
Taraji, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't even think I heard it like that. But I think I've also only
Taraji?
heard black people say it. So I don't know if it's right or not.
Anyway,
Damn, that's racist.
She's in it. And it's the same, like, this is my problem with Tyler Perry. His movies have the same fucking plot. She with a man who's treating her poorly. I guarantee you this man is going to be a dark-skinned black man because they're always dark-skinned black
Tyler
men.
Perry gonna prove you wrong.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be a battle of the dark-skinned brothers. Maybe he'll get a dark-skinned to play that role in a dark-skinned hero.
Okay. Because what's been happening so far is there's a dark-skinned villain and a light-skinned hero that swoop in and treat the woman right. So, how many times he gonna make the same
the dark-skinned
movie?
villain. The dark-skinned fight was Daddy's Little Girls with Idris Elba. The bad guy was, the other dude was dark-skinned too.
Yeah. He was.
He might fool around and do it again.
Maybe. Every other movie though, like the I Can Do Bad All By Myself, or Diary of a Mad Black Woman. No, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. She was married to the dark skinned man who was terrible, and Shamar Moore was her savior.
Why Did I Get Married? Jill Scott dude, the dude she hit with the bottle was dark skinned. Yep. And the dude that she started dating
he was lighter, but he was brown. He wasn't light skinned. He was brown. But then in the second movie, he ended up fucking up too. And Why Did I Get Married too?
Did he?
Yeah, he was. Something was going on with them. What was it? I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
They had an issue in the next movie though. That wasn't like a savior for her, but they had an issue. And then they made Malik Yoba. He got killed and he was terrible. And our dark skinned man just ain't shit as far as Tyler Perry is concerned.
Except for Brown.
And Brown ain't shit either. Brown just good for laughs.
Brown, he's short bus. He's
just good for laughs. But he ain't a villain. But most of the villains in his movies have been men and they've been dark skinned. Yeah. And this sound like just a regurgitation. Like, how many times he gonna make the same damn movie? I would not be going to see that shit. I stopped supporting Tyler Perry a long time ago. I just can't get with it.
I won't say I stopped supporting Tyler Perry. I'm just only watch what I'm interested in watching.
What's the last Tyler Perry affiliated thing that you watched? Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But like I said, like I don't boycott or nothing. I don't boycott shit. Well, what I'm saying, I don't boycott shit and I don't readily identify shit I don't support. Because if Tyler Perry do the next goddamn Die Hard, if Tyler Perry do the next goddamn John Wick, if Tyler Perry do the next damn series of any fucking thing I love, I don't give a fuck. I'm watching it.
The closest thing that he's done to stepping outside of whatever the fuck all these sad ass movies was what was it, Alex
Cross. I watched the Ninja Turtles.
He did the Ninja Turtles?
He didn't do the Ninja Turtles, but he was in it.
Oh.
You said Tyler Perry affiliated shit.
I didn't watch I ain't no Ninja Turtle fan though, so I didn't watch that shit. I didn't even watch Alex Cross, and I love the James Patterson books. I love the books. I just didn't feel like if you read the books, he don't fit what you would think Alex Cross's character would be.
That's why it's hard. Like, that's why I say the boycott shit, like, I really want to be so much more stronger of an advocate for that shit. But, like, I
just don't see him, like, doing no cool shit. I think he liked doing the sad shit. Like, he liked doing these dramatic-ass movies.
They making money.
Even Alex Cross it's about murder. He just like dramatic shit. I don't see him doing no action-packed shit that you would want to see. I might be wrong. He might prove me wrong, but I'm just
saying. I'm not saying that to indicate what he might do in the future. I'm just indicating that to say that's the depth to which I don't care who do shit. If it's affiliated with something that I care about, I'm going to participate in it. I'm sorry, and so I think to a point as it pertains to social justice, I speak about my limitations because, as much as I do want to avoid whitewashing, I'm probably not going to boycott a Marvel film because of whitewashing. Like, I wasn't going to not watch Doctor Strange because Tilda Swinton was cast as the role that she had. So, I mean, that's my limitation when it comes to, like, things that I'm already connected to, nostalgia-wise or for entertainment purposes.
I haven't run into that issue with Tyler Perry as yet, and I don't think I will. I'm
just saying.
I just think the stuff he chooses.
I don't hold one of them positions where I'd be like, I don't support this person, or I'm going to boycott this or that, or But like, I will say, don't give a fuck about Tyler Perry. Don't give a fuck if he exists or not. If Tyler Perry start taking his name off of movies and still making the kind of movies that he make, if he like changed his name to something else that was like different and we didn't know it was Tyler Perry, I won't watch it because that shit, like, the reason I don't watch his shit is because it don't fit into the genres of shit I like to watch. Like, I think I've realized this watching TV shows. I started watching Queen Sugar, which is clearly a well-written show, but it is a family drama show. Yeah. And I counsel with family drama. When I watch Tyler Perry shit, when I watch shit like Queen Sugar, like, I don't really like it like that. It just don't suit me.
Yeah.
I watched This Is Us, but This Is Us was so well written that, like, I had to watch This Is Us. I could not watch that shit. Like, after you watch the first or second episode, it really rope you in. So, like, that's different. And it's some other shows that kind of fit in there, but
And I don't think people understand doing what we do, how you don't. I don't want to watch no fucking drama because, like, 5 days a week for 8 hours a day, I am constantly dealing with, like some of these people's lives could be blockbuster movies. Like, it's so fucking ridiculous. So because I, like, see the real life version of this shit, I don't want to go to the theater and watch this shit. Now, I have a friend that's a therapist who loves sad, dramatic ass movies. He watch them all the damn time. I don't know how he does that. I can't. I want to watch something funny, something action packed. That's it. Like, I don't want to sit and watch some dramatic shit. I just don't. Why would you want to sit and watch that? Like, Lifetime movies and shit, unless it's some interesting, like, The Burning Bed type shit. I don't want to see that shit. The Burning Bed is a good ass movie. She set that motherfucker on fire.
Damn.
He was beating her, so he got drunk. She tied him to the bed, set the bed on fire, took the kids, and left.
Damn.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have did that shit.
Shouldn't have did that shit. But that's all I have.
All right. Anything else on your mind?
No.
Well, till we come to the next conversation.
We out.
Holla.